Oh yeah, time for some yummy. Here we have, I'm not gonna wear my headset, so yeah, here we have Niguten versus Tharrock. Tharrock, the rhino. I don't actually know. I just say Tharrock, but you can say whatever you want because it's your life, and don't let me tell you how to live it. Though maybe Tharrock will tell you how to pronounce his name because it's just. Oh my goodness! Why can't I click links in the Steam version? Hello, please. My yummy is. Oh, it is maximized. Very good. Alright. Let's go look up what this YouTube thing is. N_NDWTW6BY. But yes, it is Skyle's theme, 10 hours. Can confirm. Yeah, Street Fighter, yeah, that's in the description of the video. I wish I knew. I seriously, what? Oh, it's an encyclopedia quote. Of course it is. Hadouken! Hadouken! Negative grace under pressure edge. I think they mean negative edging. Ooh, the king and 7 in the discard. As far as I know, none of those appeared in the first one, but I could be wrong. Ooh, nice throw. Right, okay. I feel you. Ooh. Uppercuts. Lots of uppercuts. The second uppercut. Nice block. Alright, block. That situation is actually far better for Valerie though than Persephone. This matchup is, well, it's pretty Valerie favoured. Burst of speed. Although Persephone is always happy when she manages to bear your soul burst of speed. Or put Valerie in a situation where that 10 life really matters from a counter, but most of the time it won't. No, it won't. More block. I really need to get back into more Codex Online matches. Oh, what did he flip? I looked away for a sec. A 9, a king, and a 2. Thankfully, not super important cards for Valerie there. I mean, the king is pretty good. It's pretty good, but actually in this matchup it still requires like a Bear Your Soul to undercut Mistress of the Barn. Although the 2 is actually really good for being 2.4 speed, which is therefore gonna beat a lot of things that Persephone wants to do. However, power lash. Persephone asserts her dominance over Valerie. Valerie's not ready for this. She was into kinky stuff, but not whips. Goodness me. She doesn't know how to react. So Tharrock, the rock, Tharrock, something like that, grabs his 10. Oh, and he's flipped a burst of speed. He's got to be a little bit sad. I guess this card. There it goes. And the king, of course. So 1 burst of speed down. Also 3 7 throws down, which is actually pretty bad. I mean, Negutin probably has some burst of speeds. Yeah. But of course, it's nicer when you don't have to use them versus Persephone's throws. Although Tharrock hasn't really been throwing very much. He's been very intelligently just attacking and blocking. And a dodge right here, of course. So I think some smart play from Tharrock. realizing that he doesn't need to throw if Naguten is a little bit too reckless with his attacks and throws. Sorry, I'm still holding onto this cold. Oh my goodness, Queen, Ace, that's really sad for Naguten. He really needs those cards. Especially those queens. Oh dear. Queens out of deck. That is a big hit for Naguten. Nice block though, gets himself out of the dominance loop. But he's going to find it hard to, well, not super hard, but a little bit more difficult to contest Persephone's, oh actually yeah, sorry, now that I think of it, I'm tired, my memory's lapsing a little bit, but of course, the relevant speed in this matchup is Persephone's Ace at 0.4, and without Valerie's uppercut, she cannot contest that since Burst of Speed no longer goes below Speed 1.0. Oh, I say no longer, but that change was like 2 years ago now. It's been like that for a long time. But yes, Persephone's Burst of Speed does not, sorry, Valerie's Burst of Speed does not go below 1.0, so she cannot contest Persephone's Ace. And when Persephone's Ace is the fastest attack in the matchup, she's a very, very happy woman. Good dodge though by Naguten to get out that uppercut. Leads into a throw, but that's still pretty good. Tries to dodge again, but nothing happens. I think this is a matchup where Valerie actually has to block because she really wants Persephone to be the one reaching with the throws in this matchup. If Persephone has to throw in this matchup, that's really scary for her because it opens up huge Valerie straights and damage. Oh, nice ace there. Gets his knockdown and does some good damage. It won't take long. If he lands another loop, he's practically won the game. Yeah, I think that Valerie really wants to block in this matchup in the neutral, block and dodge a little bit more than Naguten has, because building a hand just by blocking is fine for Valerie, but it also, yeah, opens up those huge attack combos that Valerie is so well known for, which will make Persephone's health disappear just like that. Even if you're not using, oh dear, gets hit by the ace. Even if you're not using bold strokes, because you want to keep those 7 throws, it's still just nice damage. Yeah, I think Naguten's probably lost it here. As Tharrock very likely can just grab some good cards and win off this nice knockdown. But yeah, I think, well, I'm not sure why Naguten was throwing right there, because if he was expecting a dodge, I think he should have just been blocking to get up from knockdown, unless he was expecting maybe a throw and he was trying to hedge his bets with Burst of Speed. But then Persephone very likely had a counter in hand, so Burst of Speed is actually not a threat anymore, which does pose a few problems for Naguten, as he can't do speed contesting. Good block, gets the get up, but he still has to take that 2 chip damage, which he's not going to be happy about. Tharrock, of course, still has his ace, which he can spam to his heart's content. With 12 cards in hand, nice and easy. Good dodge. Interesting that Tharrock's choosing to use his queens here rather than his ace-ace. I wonder if he suspects that Nagrutan has queens. Ooh, using his 10 as a dodge fault, but yeah, as I said, it's probably not a real threat anymore because of Persephone's counters. Oh, wow. That's 3 queens in a row out of the hands of Tharrock. Coming out of the hands of, coming out of the hands of. Coming out of the hands of. Ace-ace. Is this a joker? Ah, that's a joker. Nagrutan's not going to be happy about that. I maybe would have only used a single ace there, as having aces is kind of good in this matchup for Valerie. Ah dear, gets chipped out. Very good usage of ace-ace by Tharrock there. Oh, it's not that lame. It's called a lockout. Stress. That's true. I think Nagrutan's not making it stressy enough by forcing Tharrock to throw. Tharrock barely threw in that whole match. I think he threw once, which was maybe twice? Might have been 2 throws. I think that was it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Nagrutan, you need to block more. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is on that Valerie hand, and he threw first turn. I can understand it to a degree, but I think a block would have been probably preferable. But oh dear, this is not good. I like those beautiful new icons that we have for Persephone. Very nice. I didn't contribute to that thread in the slightest, but you know, I still like it. I'm not artistic in the slightest. What time is it in Britain? It's 5:20. Oh no, you're joking. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh no, this match has started very badly for Nagrutan. Very badly. He's gonna get the 10 back, I think. No, alright, chooses to get the ace. I suppose with only 4 cards in hand, you kind of need that threat. So that Nagrutan doesn't just attack willy-nilly, because anytime you can dodge in a mistress's command is... Oh, it's a sad day for the opponent. That's for sure. Because people hate having to waste their jokers on one damage, you know? Like, you want your joker to be blocking like 20 damage, you know, that's really good. Oh no, he gets himself thrown. Oh dear, he gets his 10 back anyway. But 1 joker down, of course, means it's going to be really difficult for Nagrutan here. If he attacks into some dodges, he's gonna get mistresses commanded. So Tharrock is going to grab his cards. His good cards. Persephone's king throw being notable in that it's very fast. As being essentially a second 7 throw in a lot of matchups. And in the matchups where it isn't a second 7 throw, it's a better 8 throw. Well, I suppose I should clarify that statement. In matchups where her 7th throw is slower than the opponent's, it's just a second 7th throw, which is pretty good. And in matchups where her 7th throw is tied or faster, it's not as good as her 7th throw. But then her 7th throw is just better. Ooh, gets himself mixed up, and this is going into ace-ace. I just know it. I just know it. Oh, Tharrock, don't run out of timer. Oh, buddy. Oh, don't run out of timer, buddy. Oh, maybe he didn't. Maybe he actually didn't have ace-ace. Wow, I'm surprised. Throws out the 6-9 king. Curious that he chooses to get out a random card rather than something like a 9, which is not really that good of a card for the second. Oh, beautiful king throw right there. And Naguten is on the ropes here, having to block with a burst of speed. Oh dear. Oh dear. Have I mentioned I don't like Persephone? I'm pretty sure I said that I don't like Persephone. I don't like Persephone. When she does things like this, it just feels bad. Because Tharrock actually has range shifted really well here. When Naguten is like, I need to block more, and Tharrock's like, I'm just gonna throw you a bunch. Just a bunch of throws. All yours. Here you go. And Naguten is having to hold those a little bit. I think I need a kettle in my room so I can just let me make tea while sitting on my computer. Jeez, I'm lazy. When I live alone, I'm just gonna have my computer. I'm just gonna have a kettle on like the bench next to it, I think, and a fridge. Or maybe I'll just have my computer within vision distance of the kitchen. Like if it's like a small apartment or whatever, I can just like see my computer, and then I can like commentate matches while I'm like making tea. Or getting a drink. I think it was something, yeah. Dreams of the future. Anyway, back to the match at present. Oh, another throw. Oh my goodness. Oh, you could have 7 thrown right there. It would have worked. Oh no, he's being subjugated right now. And with the acquisition of ace-ace, Tharrock can actually do real damage now, rather than bibs and bobs off knockdown. Good throw. Not a perfect, as the hashtag goes. Pretty good combo, actually, to be fair. Ooh, there comes a sneaky ace. Wait, hold on. He pumped his jack with 2 queens. Whoa. That's risky. Still, he's just done, 41 damage in 2 turns. That's Valerie right there. Alright, loses an ace. It's fine. You can get those back pretty easily. Oops. Mistress's command? Maybe? I don't actually know if Tharrock has another ace. Okay, just a throw. Dominance. Probably gonna get an ace, maybe a queen, but probably not. Because if he assembles ace-ace right here, that's pretty good. Especially with two of Nagudin's queens out of the picture. Maybe three actually. You used one earlier. He wrote it two. Okay. Maybe he's low on dodges. Persephone always suffers that issue of, I need more dodges. But unlike other characters, she can get them back. Wow. Okay, that's a lie. There are a lot of characters who can get their dodges back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. 2 attack? Ooh, is this going big? Are we going big? Oh, I see this go big. How big are we going? Come on, Nagoon. Let's go big. Oh, he forces a 6 to this card though. And big combos for you. Ooh. 5, 4, 4. Ooh. I wouldn't say that was huge, but it's pretty good. It nets him 2 aces, does 15. Puts him in, you might just fall over and die range, which is a good range to be in for Persephone. Or Valerie wants Persephone to be in that range. Nagoon's not out of it. Good dodge, good dodge. This is going into Masterpiece. Masterpiece. Or actually, if he has 3 colours, he can kill him, but I don't think he'll have 3 face cards on that hand. Yeah, just Masterpiece. Very good. Tharrock didn't face down there. Very curious. Persephone, of course, very much struggles to get through her deck in a timely fashion, and is has apparently not drawn either Joker yet. Backdash. Both characters making some distance here. Oh, and the queen closes it out. A victory for Naguden. Well done. Both strokes. Sick. Very nice. Solid play right there. Oh, grave. Okay. So this matchup is traditionally touted as being 6-4 grave favor, because his aces are better than Valerie's, or something along those lines, and his queen being better than Valerie's queen. And then other people are like, well, actually this matchup is not even that bad for Valerie, because she can just do like 1 billion damage. However, once upon a time, it was the end game, and I attacked 9 times in a row and I beat a Valerie as Graves. I'm pretty sure this matchup is 9-1 because it's 9 attacks, 1 victory. That's possibly the worst joke I've ever made. But, whatever. I don't know why he's martial mastering on, like, turn 2. I really don't think that that's ever necessary. What does that tell you about Valerie's hand. It's 2, 6, 5. I mean, 10. She has a burst of speed. Are you surprised? I don't know. Alright, nice ace. Good undercut right there. Oh, no kidding. Can you not? Why is that there? That's weird. I need to move this. Back over here. Oops. This belongs in my bag. And that. And this. Well, that's going to end up in here. But also, what's this? Oh, I know what that is. Anyway, that's better. Oops. My phone's there. This time, I won't fall asleep, I swear. I know I'm lying on my bed, but I'm more engaged in this one. Ooh, nice combo. That's some big damage right there. Shame there was no bold strokes or fifth normal, but very nice. Very nice. Neguten saying, Valerie, you favour matchup. I can just spam all these attacks. It's fine. Grave says, aces. T-Pos? Although this is not a matchup that Grave can win off the virtues of T-Pos alone. Oh, 9 throw. No worries, brother. That's a bit ballsy, but I like it. He's just like, 9 throw? Yeah. Oops. Sure you can. I probably would have tried for a mix-up there, I think. But I guess Tharrock was expecting some attack from Neguten. I love to knock people down with Grave and going for mix-up normals. Because mix-up normals are really scary at any stage of the game. Because in the early game, oh no, the T-Push, oh no, no, bye-bye T-Push. No, bye-bye. In the early game, your mix-up normals can lead into straights that get you aces. In the mid-game, your mix-up normals might lead into T-Pass. Or they might not. And your opponent has to go, am I about to eat T-Pass? And they might play a joker and you go, surprise, didn't really have T-Pass. And your opponent goes, well, this joker was worthless. It's a thing that happens sometimes. What have we got? Another dodge. My goodness, Neguten just mashing the dodge button right here. Back dashes all day. Wow, dodges into a flip on 3 colors. That's some serious damage. Down at 15 life on Tharrock. And a 2 attack. Soft fast. Bolt strokes. So much damage. I'm not sure why he's bolt stroking there, to be honest. Does he not have the damage in hand to finish? Like, that would be the biggest reason you would ever bolt strokes at that stage. If you literally don't have the damage in your hand. On a, like, 8 card hand, you don't have, like, 3 more normals? Wow, he didn't. Okay. That's... Oh, but he did with the bolt strokes. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I respect that. I'm gonna get a drink, actually. I'll be right back. Don't get too excited while I'm gone. I'm back. Oh, cool. Yeah, I actually didn't get a drink because, for some reason, instead of the ginger beer that I was expecting to find in the fridge, there's some diet ginger beer. Clearly, my dad has made a mistake. Because he is also of the opinion that diet ginger beer is terrible. Oh, Papa! Oh, geez, Papa! Oh, no! Oh, Papa! Oh, smack! No comment. Interesting. Is this yet more hashtag old songs? What are you troublesome but you're on 90 health? I don't get it. The penny drops. Any places I'm gonna throw anyway. Don't spin it. Okay, good boy. Although really, you should be playing it as a 7 throw side to force Valerie to waste those bursts of speeds. No, Bonk Jr. is Quince's Bonk. Don't be silly. Will it just? Will it really make eaten? You want to try that? It did. Max damage. Kills his hand though. 5 cards. Oh jeez. I guess the max damage Valerie combo would be 61. That makes sense. Oh dear. Bonk. Whoops. Sorry guys. Oh, it's probably my phone. My phone can't handle Skype states other than online and invisible. So I set my Skype on my computer to do not disturb so that it wouldn't make any sound while I was recording. But my phone Skype must have picked up a message and then set me back to online. Good throw though right there by Tharrock. The peanut butter lethal. If you bonk into Daggerfall Thrust, that's a PB&J. Degrade confirmed banana. Ooh, nice 7-3 here. Versus speed. Yeah. Spin. The fastest throw in the game. Interesting that Tharrock didn't have a jack, a king, or ace-ace in his hand. I don't think we've even seen any jacks or kings. Oh no, we saw one jack. Yes, we've seen one jack, but he didn't have any jacks or queens. Oh, but he wins the game right there. Playing these sevens as attacks is really curious. I'm not going to say I understand it, but every single seven. All of them. So many sevens. Well, this is it, the final match, and I'm going to blow my nose. Because, wow. I'm so sick, you guys. Let me just mute this. Mute, you damned thing. And we're back. Excellent. There. Oh no, that's bad. DeGray's ace better than Valerie's ace, apparently. Interesting that, I mean, this might just be Naguten things, but Tharrock counterpicked Valerie with DeGray, which actually is in itself a strange counterpick, where a lot of people say that that Valerie is advantaged versus DeGray. But also that, like, both of these players apparently feel like this matchup is good for them, or at the very least, Naguten doesn't want to switch out of it. I actually haven't checked whether he's playing like mono Val or something this season, so I could just be wrong about this, about Naguten's non-counterpick, but yeah, it's just a curious thing anyway. I agree, Tharrock. Booing never makes you play good. Ooh, good block. Tharrock currently working on a perfect. We'll see how it goes. I am similarly tired to when I was recording the last video though, so I probably will be going to bed afterwards. But I want to capture this IYL what did my voice do? I want to capture this IYL action for you. I don't know why my voice is overlaid with awful something. It's because I'm sick. I need sleep. Nice normal poke though, but not into anything of value. Oh dear, the 10 throw. That's not going to beat much. Casually undercut by an 8 throw. Such rainbow. Sadly, she doesn't throw like that in the Fantasy Strike fighting game yet. And neither does Grey. There's one canned throw animation for every character except Rook. But, yeah, no, the game hasn't had a real, like, modeling, rigging pass done yet. The gameplay is still, like, super good, but, I'm definitely excited for, when all, like, real animations get into the game. There's already, like, good animations for stuff. Like, DeGray has his power bunker, which is really cool. I guess throw animations are very low priority compared to actual moves that look good. You know, none of the moves have, like, sweet flourishes or anything yet, which you would expect. And they're all kind of a little bit, what's the word? A little bit choppy, like they're not quite smooth as you would expect. But yeah, you know, pretty cool, pretty cool. Recently, actually, Valerie got totally reworked. They changed her combos in her Rekka series, so it's now a cross-up, which is pretty cool, I think. Oh no, he's dead. Bonk. And that is the end. Tharrock easily just bonks his way to victory. Well done. Got to attack more. Try not to get dodged though. Alright. That's enough out of me. We shall end this recording here. Bye bye.